Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm Peter O'Brien. And with me is Preston Smith, who has been a fly fisherman exclusively for the past 20 years or so?
Yeah, I've been fishing all my life as a small child, but almost exclusively fly fishing for the last 20 years.
Great. And Preston, you're also a member of the Russian River Fly Fishers Club.
Right.
Well, today we're going to learn how to fly fish, particularly the basics of casting. Preston, can you show us how?
I'd love to.
Great.
Let's do it. Peter, the first thing that we want to talk about in fly casting is the grip and how to hold the rod. When you grab a fly rod, they have a cork handle on them, and they're very well balanced. So if you hold that fly rod in your hand here, the rod will stay almost perpendicular. You can see with one finger it'll stay level. So you grab the rod in the front of the cork, just as if you would a golf club. Put your thumb on top, and the trick to fly fishing is to keep your wrist stiff. All the action is here in the arm. And if you bend your wrist, you lose all of your power in the rod. So you want to let the rod do the work. By keeping your wrist stiff, using your elbow, that's where the power comes from. So you pull back and shoot forward. Pull back, shoot forward. Pull back, shoot forward, and let go. Peter, the first cast that we're going to do today is a roll cast. And what that is a cast that you use in tight quarters, on streams, and places where there's a lot of overbrush and things like that, where you can't get a back cast going. So the basic roll cast is you extend enough line into the water, bring your rod up so that your line is almost perpendicular with the water. And then you just snap the rod forward and release. And it takes the line out. Again, I'll do one more for you. Bring it up, let the line go slack till it's almost perpendicular, and snap the rod forward. And you can see how that line rolls out, and you can get quite a cast out of that. Peter, the next class we're going to do is just a basic overhead cast. And with fly casting, it's a very rhythmic cast. You heard the expression 10 and 2. Well, it's a clock. At 2 o'clock and at 10 o'clock, when the hands are in those positions, that's the positions where you start and stop your cast. 2 o'clock being about here, 10 o'clock being about here. And so what you do is you'll take your rod, pull it back, stop it at 2 o'clock, and then throw it forward. Stop at 2, stop at 10, and then lay the rod down. Peter, the next cast that we're going to do is what they call a double haul. And that's for the little more advanced fly casters who want to get a farther reach on their fly. You're throwing out to that fly who's out there maybe 100 feet, and so you need more power, you need more load in that line. And what you do is, the normal cast, as we said earlier, was up here and then throw it out. With a double haul, in order to get more load into the rod, more power into the rod, you pull with this hand on the line as you're pulling it out of the water, and then you pull again on the line as you're coming forward with it. I'll give you an example of that. Pull and pull. Pull and pull. And that'll give you a great deal of distance because it adds a lot more power to that line as it goes out. Peter, I just want to point out to all your audience, if anybody is truly interested in fly fishing, there's a wonderful organization that I've been part of for many years now. It's called the Russian River Fly Fishers Club. Great bunch of people, men and women, children. Anybody who's interested in fly fishing is more than welcome. They meet every second Wednesday at the Veterans Memorial Building here in Santa Rosa. And I welcome anybody to come to the meetings and just sit in and listen. Great information. They have videotapes, books, libraries that people can check out, fly tying classes, rod building classes. and most importantly, just a great group of people who love to fish and are more than welcome to take you along.